Well, it feels like everyone in Brazil has had this date marked on their calendars for many months now. It's the start of another campaign, and that means fresh hopes, fresh ambitions, a fresh start all round. There's so much heat, noise and fervour in the air here. These fans cannot wait for the first whistle to blow, and neither can we. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. They do things a bit differently in Brazil, don't they, Jim?
Yeah, it's not the same as we're used to back home in so many ways. For one thing, the league's just so unpredictable. Any team can come a cropper at any time. That makes things a bit chaotic, but it also means that everyone can live the dream, and that's just really exciting to watch.
And that gets things running.
Well, one result is not going to decide the outcome of the season, Peter, but whichever team is fitter and better drilled has a huge advantage at this point.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Crosses it in. Gabriel getting this one clear. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed by the progress made by this guy, Eberechi Eze, who I see these days as an unconventional winger.
Real chance! For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a little off target. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Mbappe. And here's Kane. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Chance, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, it's a decent chance! Goal! Bahia! And Bahia are in front. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more...
Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, they can break here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Saka knocks it into space. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he shoots! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled.
Shoots! Loose ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again! That is decidedly lacking.
Bahia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
15 minutes till half-time. Now the ball's gone astray. And here's Vinicius Junior.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nicked it back promptly. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the pass is intercepted. And they're quick to press. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bahia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Five minutes till the break. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Lofted in, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Played out towards the right wing. It's a promising position. That's going to go a long way. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Bahia really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Bahia sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That's a throw. Alexander-Arnold. Eze. Mbappe could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Spread it left. He has found the way through. Has crossed into the middle.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Looking for options for movement. And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. And this is Kane. Oh, that's a fine interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Just about within shooting range. Oh, that was close. Foot in. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now there's a fine ball. That is a brilliant interception. That's gone for a throw-in. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Elects to cross. Tries to get it clear. Kane tries to play it through. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. He's on it, can he get away? Chance! And that's caused a worry or two. Some front-footed pressing going on here. In with the challenge. Kane. And it's Lewis Skelly. Great vision. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Shot at goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Bahia find a position of real strength now. Pass somewhat off target. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
And he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And that has put paid to that.
Saka.
He's in a great position here. Some good work on the right flank. And he's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Bahia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's going for goal! And the keeper read that really well.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Could move up a gear here. Can he get on the end of this? Great, and the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, brilliant save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's been shifted off it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's gone loose. Good take, and is he in?
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now then, the ball's come loose. And there goes the final whistle. Bahia have launched themselves in the desired manner. This is the perfect result to build upon in the weeks ahead. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, I don't think you could have hoped for a better opening to the season than this cracking display where everything that could have gone right did go right, and it's the perfect way to whet the appetite for the upcoming weeks and months.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye.
Agradecemos a vocês, senhoras e senhores, que foram nosso 12º jogador hoje.
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
There's the whistle. Trossard finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, he's got wonderful ball control, Peter, and that lets him glide past his marker or create the half yard of space you need to get a shot away or get a cross in. I just think he's going to add an exciting dimension to their attacking play.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Trossard. Now it's Kane. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bahia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Ødegaard, and he's gone backward here. There's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Saka! That's going to go a long way. And it's Bellingham. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Alexander-Arnold has been caught there, it's a foul. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Saka! Decent hit from there. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nice looking ball. Quarter of an hour played. Lewis Skelly. Saka. Short changes him with that pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now it's Ødegaard. He's in a great position. It's Kane! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard! Goal! Bahia! And Bahia are in front. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
So what can they make of this? Eze. Trossard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Lewis Skelly. Alaba. Ødegaard. Now Trossard. Half an hour played now. Just about within shooting range. Oh, what has happened here? Tries to cross. It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's having a go! Well, he should have done better and he knows it.
Eze just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Saka. Bahia are looking to break at pace. Now it's Kane. He's had it taken off him. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Bahia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Ødegaard. Nice bit of trickery.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Eze. And here's Kane. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And he's away. Picked out brilliantly. Tries a shot! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Bahia choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So once again, we're underway.
Bahia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
He's got tall! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nene. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tries to play it through. Shot could be... Shapes to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Ødegaard. And it's Ødegaard. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Ødegaard. Nicely spread. And he's picked it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Bahia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Saka, he has found a way through. He can get that clear. Bahia have reclaimed it. Bellingham. And here's Kane. It's Kane! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bahia have their third corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Backward it goes. And the shot! Goal! Bahia! And they've got their lead back. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Bahia go into the lead. Kane being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process.
Ødegaard! Oh, bang on target. Nene. Gets a good foot in there. Good ball, good take. It's run loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played back to the goalkeeper. Alexander-Arnold. Ødegaard. That's Eze. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Saka. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Here's a chance! That carried quite a threat. And back to the keeper. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Ødegaard picks it up out wide. Wriggles his way through. Cross from Ødegaard. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Bahia get their fourth corner. And it's been taken short. Shot, surely! He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Nene. Bahia preparing now to welcome the final whistle. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping! And this is Kane.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Tries to pass it through. Nene, played out to the left flank. Bahia can't breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Ødegaard receives it in a wide position. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. No foul, says the referee.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's really well cleared. That's the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Your reflections then, Jim?
A good show, Peter. A good show of character, a good show of resilience. This is a team that was never going to be intimidated by the crowd and their opposition, and it was thoroughly professional.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Zinchenko. Rafael Leao. Defending here is really tight. Eze. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Goes for the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bahia with the corner, there first. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Plays a sharp little ball here. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This is their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Turns and goes back, and he's had a hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Eze just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And that's been won straight back. Cross flung in towards the middle. Alexander-Arnold attempts a clearance. Foot in. That's tidy. He's in space and looking for options. And out it comes again. And he's taking no chances there. Played in deep. Header comes in! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Defending of the desperate variety. No goals as yet. Looking for options for movement. Gets into some space. Crosses it in here. And he's gone looking for safety. And that has been slung wide. Terrific header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Can he get it through? And here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great chance! Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Out to the right. And that has left him in a heap. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ball is over the line. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's been drilled in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, good spread. Delivers with whip. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And he's picked it up out wide. Fires it in low. Danger averted for now. In with the challenge. Kane. Oh, it's come loose. And he's let fly. He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bahia have their third corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Mbappe! Played in. Rafael Leao! And he's taking no chances there. Good chance here! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Deftly away.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Deep into stoppage time. Aimed beyond the defence.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rafael Leao. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Bahia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And he was quick to react. Now it's Saka. Saka going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bahia get their fourth corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. Goes looking wide. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. That's good running with the ball. He's had a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Rafael Leao. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chance here to counter. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rafael Leao. Now Mbappe. Tries to get it clear. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Oh, that's neat. And it's Eze. And he's in on goal. So, what can they make of this? Eze, almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Kane. Knocks it into... And the finish! He scored! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. In comes the corner. Gabriel with the clearance. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he's gone searching cross-field. I think we're just about done here. Saka has created one goal already. Eze. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Rafael Leao. Mbappe. No, he refuses to take the bait.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Plays it across. Defending of the desperate variety. And the referee brings it to a close. Bahia have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Bahia genuinely looked a very good outfit out there. A good collective effort to keep the opposition at bay while also ensuring they carried out enough menace at the other end.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye.